Hey guys, Fog here, and welcome to another FIFA 21 Team of the Season player review. And in this video, guys, we're going to be doing the 89 rated objective Patrick Bamford. I like Bamford, I like using him in FIFA. I like him just in general as a person. Thinks he, when I've ever seen him in interviews, he comes across as a well down to earth person. Think he's very underrated as well. I'd like myself to see him in this year's Euro England squad. I think that'd be very good. Whether he will get in there, we'll have to wait and see. But I think he's earned a place in my personal opinion. But yeah, this was actually a pretty good objective to be able to play for. It takes quite a while. You can either do it in squad battles or in rivals. There is one segment to the objectives where you have to score in 12 separate matches, like get finesse goals or something like that, which does take a little bit of a while, to be honest. But 4 games, 4 goals, 1 assist, 3-star skillers and 3-star weak thoughts. Has some insane in-game stats in some areas. 99 stamina, 99 heading, 93 ball control, 95 shot power, 99 positioning. I did have the engine chems that apply to him, and he has the 1-player trait of flair. So you can look at this card, and in-game stats, he looks pretty well-rounded, looks pretty good. I think he kind of lets himself down a little bit in his skill moves and weak foot. 3-star for an attack with this stage of the game. Let's be honest, probably isn't ideal. And also, yeah, okay, he's got the flair trait, but he doesn't have anything like finesse shot or outside foot shot or anything like that, which is a bit of a shame. But in terms of a card that is free to play for, I think he's fantastic value for time. I put the value for time on this card easily at 10 out of 10, 100%, because, obviously being English, he provides good links to plenty of other special English cards that we've had over the course of this year. Even like a lot of the cards from the Championship, maybe some of the Team of the Season English Championship cards, maybe that, end of an era Wayne Rooney and stuff like that as well, but he was really fun to be able to use, I've got to be honest. I thought his finishing was superb, 4 goals in the 4 games. Despite my despite my connection issues, it was still, if I was playing on smooth gameplay, he's scoring ace. 100%. But 99 position, 92 finishing, 95 shot power, all very, very good in game. I thought his pace as well was something that was surprisingly really, really noticeable with this card. He's got 89 pace, which is fine. You wouldn't really want it much lower. The engine chem style further increases that. And in game, he felt very, very quick. He can break away from the opposition defense surprisingly a lot easier than what I thought it was going to be with this card. So that was pretty good to see. I was a fan of his dribbling. Okay, fair enough, he's got 3-star skills, but actually how he feels on the ball, how smooth he is, he feels fine in that area. He's only got 80 balance. That's why having the engine chem stat is so good to have on this card, because agility first of all goes from 87 up to 92, which is very good, and his balance goes up to 90. So in terms of him being like clunky or anything like that, having that engine chem style pretty much just removes that, removes that aspect of him potentially feeling clunky, because he actually feels quite smooth in game. His dribbling as well goes from 85 to 95, which is very good. Nice composure, ball control, reactions as well. So on the whole, I was happy with that, and he was just a fun card to be able to use. And obviously, yes, it does require a little bit of time to be able to do. I actually have put passing down as also a pro to him. And it was fine, but it's not supposed to be. It's supposed to be strength instead. He's got 89 strength, and again in game that felt very, very good in that he can bully players off the ball. He doesn't kind of get he himself does not get bullied off by opposition players. He stands his own ground very well as a striker, which is obviously very good. He probably is more better suited as a target man type of player. Don't get me wrong, he can still take on opposition defenders like on his own and stuff, but he's kind of built very, very similar player from my experience, similar build to Van Basten, who I've really, really enjoyed using him over the past few weeks. So I think because Bamford was a similar sort of player to Van Basten in quite a few areas, or at least from when I was using him, it meant that it wasn't like a massive change. I was able to kind of easily transition into using this Bamford from the word go. And on the whole, yeah, he was a fun card. I would put his overall rating very, very high indeed. I put, as I said before, his value for time at 10 out of 10. Okay, fair enough. You do have to play quite a bit to be able to unlock him, whether you want to do it in squad battles or in rivals. If you're going to do it all in squad battles, it's going to have to be 12 games. Which, you can play like 4 games in an hour, so this card could take you quite a few hours to unlock a good, 3 to 4 hours. You could arguably say that maybe even going and getting Rodri. I know that's in friendlies, but a lot of the time people just, not rage quit, but do the 1 goal quits rule or whatever it is. So if anything, you could probably get yourself like a Rodri quicker than this Bamford cards. But on the whole, I liked him. I think, if in return your value for time, I still think, even though you have to maybe play the game for a few hours, I think it's worth doing as a free card. But anyway, guys, that will finish off this player review. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys later.